Hello and welcome to Inspiration Morning Live. I am Christina Crowley and I am so happy that you are here watching me today. I really appreciate it. And those of you who know me know that I help people who are going after their passion. And that's what I really love to do. And that is part of the real reason behind Inspiration Morning. And those of you who are watching the replay, I want to thank you too. I appreciate those of you who, if you can't make it here live to watch me, that you watch me in the replay. So thank you very much about that. Now, as the title of this today, I want to know, have you ever struggled with being stuck, with being frozen? And, I have too. I really have. And it's never easy. It's not an easy thing. And those of us who go through it, I mean, there can be any myriad of reasons. And, it's a very personal thing when you do feel stuck. Hi, good morning. Give me some thumbs up. Say hello. I'm on Be Live TV and I can put your comments live. So if you have any questions as I talk, go ahead and feel free to put in comments. I really do appreciate those. All right, so back onto that. Dealing with being stuck or being frozen, however you want to put it, it isn't easy. And I know in my own life, and I'm speaking for myself, I find that it's when I want a change. It's when I want something new to happen. And in this era of instant messaging, instant texts, emails, right now I'm sitting in my home talking to you live. It is instant. Sometimes when we know we have a long journey for something, maybe that makes us feel stuck or frozen, or maybe we feel like we can't do it, or, there's a whole number of reasons of why we get stuck. Depression can be a reason we get stuck. Maybe we're in a toxic situation where we're not supported, and maybe that's why we feel stuck. There can be a ton of reasons why we feel stuck. And though some people don't believe in motivation or affirmations, I really do. I believe in affirmations. That's why I started Inspiration Morning. I like those little daily reminders of, yes, I can do it. And okay, so I'm going to break out of this stuckness and find some focus. Sometimes I need to cook and I break out of that unstuckness and I figure out what is stopping me. Sometimes when I'm stuck, it's resistance. And I've talked about resistance, I think it was last week. And resistance can be that we're afraid of the change. We just need to push through it, because pushing through the resistance is always, there's always that thing we want on the other side. And whether we truly get that other thing on the other side, we get the benefit of doing it. We get the benefit of trying. We get the benefit of going for it. And I really feel that, if you do feel stuck, or, what do you call it? Do you call it, I feel stuck, I feel frozen, if you can't name it, that's okay. But do some sort of activity. Lose yourself in something else. It will get you out of being that headspace. And sometimes being stuck is a headspace. I walk the dogs every morning. When I take a shower, or get in the pool and go swimming because it's summer, I feel I get that difference. I get out of my head. And that's why everybody's best ideas happen in the shower, or they happen in the pool when you can't write them down. It's because you've lost yourself. You're in that state of comfort. And for some of us, it can be comfort. But when you really do something, so that's why some people run. They get those endorphins going. They're doing something else. And I like this quote from Kristen Martz. It's, we lose ourselves in the things we love. In them, we find ourselves too. And that is so true. I love making vision boards. I like seeing things. And I do find that you can make vision boards online. There's a couple of great resources to do that. And in this era of instantness, and having reminders around us does help. I love having a vision board where I could look at it every morning. And there's one that I made several years ago. And I looked at it again this morning. I'm like, I did that, I did that, I did that, I did that. Having it in front of me keeps my goals at the forefront of my mind. In our busy world where we have to go to a job where we may love it, we may not, having something to keep our goals in mind. We should, even if we love our jobs, we should have more goals in mind. I loved my last job. Most of you know that I worked at the Hallmark Channel. Hi, good morning. And I worked at the Hallmark Channel and I loved it. It was a dream job. It was in the broadcast area. It wasn't out in LA. It was in Denver where they did the broadcasting from. And I got to work on the European channels. I got to, I love TV and I like production and I love stories. That is the big thing for me. I love reading too, but I loved stories. Going to work every day, yes, it was a job, but I really enjoyed the stories. And that was a job that it was okay to go to. I used my sick days for doctor's appointments or other things, or a migraine. I didn't use them to escape. The job it was good, but I had my goals outside of it. I had my internet marketing outside of it. So when you feel stuck, break out of it by figuring out what is it you're feeling stuck from. Putting an action plan together and sticking to it. Little steps, baby steps. They always help. And if you are feeling stuck, let me know. Because I do love helping people go after their passion. And the Go After Your Passion project is a new passion of mine, and it will be helping people go after their passion. And I have some beta students, and they are enjoying it, and I'm really thrilled about that. So if this is something that you like, if I'm going to be doing more of these Facebook Lives, and I would love to hear from you. And so some of you instant message me through Facebook, through the Inspiration Morning page, and I really appreciate that. A few of you put your messages on the Inspiration Morning Facebook page. I love that too. But what are your biggest challenges? And what would you love to see me talk more about? So please feel free to message me with those. Hi, good morning. And I also want to let you know about tonight. There is the Go After Your Passion Live, and Teresa's guest is going to be Margie Basaraba. And she is somebody she grew up with in Butte, and she's an entrepreneur. And she's going to have a great conversation with her. She's just moved out to Corvallis, Oregon from Spokane. She's a mom. She's a grandma. She's an interesting woman. And I know she and Teresa are going to have a fantastic conversation. And so if you can join me, let me know. It does broadcast on the Inspiration Morning page. You can go to the Go After Your Passion page and click interested and get the time. It is going to start at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, and that is 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 Central, and 6 Pacific. I did it. So join us live then, please. I would love to have you watch that. We do it every Wednesday. Sometimes I do it in the earlier hours when there are people, that can only do it in the mornings. And, Teresa, she has her RN day job, and I do the day ones, and Teresa does them at 7 o'clock at night. And we have some fascinating guests, and they are people who go after their passion. And I feel that it does relate to Inspiration Morning because I feel people tune in and watch and look at the Inspiration Morning page to get a little inspiration, to get a little motivation to go after their passion. And it's not everything. It's not the verb. It is the action. It may be the motivation, but you are the verb in doing what you want in your life. And so the Go After Your Passion is more, it just talks about just everyday people who are doing what they love. And I think everybody is a fascinating story. And that's why I ask for, to listen to you, to what are your biggest challenges? What do you want to hear me talk about? I appreciate those of you who tune in with me. And so, hi, good morning. I see there's someone new watching. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some hearts. I really appreciate those. And as does Facebook, because then that lets them get this distributed to the whole Go After Your Passion, and not Go After Your Passion, the Inspiration Morning page. For those of you who are members of our community, the more we like and share, the more and more it goes out and shown in their Facebook feed so that they have the chance to see this. Because I know a lot of you who watch this see it on your feed. And so those hearts and those thumbs up really do help everybody get to experience this message. And that in turn, I get to hear from you. And some of you are very shy and don't want me putting it on the page. And I do understand that. And I do appreciate that. So if you feel stuck, you're not alone. We all do. And it may just mean you are on you need a catalyst for change. You are on the cusp of change, and you are not alone. And don't feel alone. Just work through it. It may be resistance. You will do it. I believe in you. Alrighty. So that's it for Wednesday. I hope to see you tonight watching the Go After Your Passion Live, or you can watch it in the replay. It'll broadcast here on the page. I thank you so much for being here, and ta-ta for now.